Good afternoon, folks. This is Kimberly, Jesika, your iHEART radio host for the Glam Reports radio show. I'm so excited. It's Monday, March 27, 2017. I have to ask you guys, where is this year going? We're already looking at April 1st coming up this weekend. Wow. We're really excited today. You know, speaking of the year going by, it's, you know, we're coming out of all this holiday seasons and you know, from Christmas to Thanksgiving to New Year's to Valentine's Day to Chocolate Day to, St. Patrick's Day, all these great meals. And it's getting ready to be, you know, the spring and then the summer, and we're back in cycles. And, you know, it's all about, when you think about summer, you think about nutrition, you think about beauty, you think about how great you want to look in that makeup, or how great you want to look in that outfit, or how great you want your health to be. Speaking of health, I had this huge health scare last week with my people. It was unbelievable. I ate something, and it had my face looking like a blowfish. Thank God, I was able to get to the emergency room. It was constricting my breathing, and I was able to get on some steroids and get that allergic reaction going. It really brought my health to the front of my existence. And it was like, you know what? I could have been in the wrong place at the wrong time where I could have literally been dust in the wind. And that is a song, people, just for my older people. Not older, but, my more mature crowd that knows that song, Dust in the Wind. It was in the 70s. But I literally could have been dust in the wind had I been sleeping or in the wrong air, just in the wrong place at the wrong time where I wouldn't have been able to get to an emergency room with your throat swelling, your mouth swelling, your face swelling. It could have been bye-bye, Kimberly. And so for me, it really brought my health to the front of my face. Not that my health hasn't been at the front of my face before, but it really put some things in perspective for me. And it's really weird because I was saying to myself, okay, I'm following up with my primary care physician, and I was saying to myself, okay, I need to really start paying attention to my health, how I'm feeling, what I'm eating. I'm not on these binge diets and all that stuff that we do when we're getting ready to hit the red carpet. My point in saying all this, people, is today I have an amazing young lady on the line with us. She graduated with her Master's of International Management degree in 1997. She's been involved in the nutrition and I won't even say that, but I will say, because I don't want to butcher the word, but she's been involved in the nutrition industry for over 15 years, working in various capacities. In 2014, she became CEO of Nutritional Brands and its subsidiaries, who operations include formulary and development, manufacturing, and domestic and international sales and distribution. She's passionate about developing and distributing products that truly help each person reach their health and wellness goals. She's a mother to 3 teenage boys, is a warrior for healthy living, loves the outdoors, and is grateful for the opportunity to impact people's lives for the better. Nutritional Brands is headquartered in Phoenix, Arizona, and is a global leader in the nutritional supplement industry. Nutritional Brands sales and distributions distributes multiple consumer brands into various channels. The brands include, but are not limited to, Aerobic Life for digestive health and immunity, Pure Vegan for vegan health and wellness, Pure Kids for kids health, of course, Pure Advantage for sports and fitness nutrition, Oregon Health for foundational nutrition, and Boba La Vida for Hispanic and health and wellness. Nutritional Brands' mission is to provide our customers a richer quality of life through premium products and ongoing educational outreach to all. Ladies and gentlemen, I have none other than the Danna Pratte on the line with us. Danna, are you there?
I am. That was a mouthful. Wow.
That was amazing. I loved every minute of it. I mean, Danna, you've done quite a bit. You're running these amazing brands, and you're a mother of 3, and I can imagine you probably look like super fabulous. You know what I mean? Like, with all this health stuff going on. How are you today, Danna?
I am fabulous. I'm here in sunny Phoenix, Arizona, so I can't complain.
How's the weather down there, Danna? Is it hot? Is it cold? Because right now the wind is blowing like crazy up here in LA.
Actually, it's beautiful here. Mid-70s. We have spring training going on, and just sun shining. It's beautiful weather.
Wow. So, Danna, tell us about your journey on how you start on the road to nutrition, because usually it's a story. Like, I had my little stories like, okay, I'm dealing with my aftershock of that allergic reaction last week. Tell us your story.
So actually my story is pretty simple. I've always been interested in health and wellness, always taking good care of myself, exercise, but it was really after I had children that I really realized the importance of nutrition and the importance of health, because when you are focusing on yourself, it's one thing, but when you have to focus on teaching and educating other people, especially your children, then that opens up a whole new world. So it was after I had children that I really found that my passion was in nutrition and creating and developing products that can help all the way from children all the way through the elderly, help them reach their wellness goals.
Wow, that's amazing. So, Danna, these days it is very important for us as human beings to get as much rest as possible and to live our best lives. But it seems to me that even with all these things like social media and, phones and tablets, and it seems to me like I'm twice as busy as I've ever been, with more work coming in at odd hours of the night, less sleep, and I could tell you that how many times I've been woken up by Twitter or WhatsApp or Facebook or someone across the pond in Great Britain or Italy or South Africa saying that they need something right away. I feel like people are more busier than they ever been. What do you think about that?
I agree, and I hear that a lot, and even I have the same comment, and I hear that from my kids too. It's like we feel like we're doing so much, but we're not really seeing the results that we should, because we're just we're so focused on the social media or responding to the email that there's a difference between actually productivity and being busy. So I think being busy is what happens whenever we're on our email or on our social accounts, not necessarily getting things done.
Yeah, and it feels like I said to someone last week, I said it took me 20 phone calls just to get one result, literally. 20 phone calls
to
get one result. Versus before you make a couple calls and it's done. Now I have to go through their phone, and if they don't pick up, then I email them. Then if they don't pick up an email, then I go ahead and I find them on social media where they just posted 2 minutes ago. So I'm going to hit them up at their Facebook or social media. So it's like I had to go through 20 things just to get one thing done. And I have to tell you, I feel like I wake up more tired than I ever have. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, actually, and that's one of the problems that we're facing with all of our electronics and always being constantly connected, is that even at night it's hard to shut the phone off. It's hard to put the tablet down or the computer, even turn off the television, which that can really disrupt our sleep patterns. So if you're having difficulty sleeping, or if you want to get a restful sleep, it's very important to either remove your electronics out of your room, or make sure that you turn it off or put it in a place where you can't hear it or you don't have access to it. Otherwise, we're so tempted to take it and respond or respond to the email. Like you said, if you have international clients or people in other time zones, that you feel like you need to respond, that can really interrupt your sleep cycles.
Can you just give us a little bit of an idea of why it's important for people to get enough rest? Because people hear it, but they literally don't live it. Like I said, I can recall even up to last night at 2:00 in the morning, my WhatsApp, my phone was going off because of my colleague in Italy sending me links from a magazine that I write for. And I, while I get that there's an importance to sleep, I think it's great coming from you, being that this is what you do.
So sleep is the time that our bodies recover, our cells regenerate, our cells repair, and we recharge. So if you're not getting enough sleep, then your body is not repairing and recovering So it can affect a lot of things. It can affect, you can actually look older than what you would if you were getting enough sleep. And again, being tired, maybe your mind isn't completely as sharp as it would be if you were able to get enough sleep. So there's a lot of physiological things and a lot of physical things, like just in your skin and your eyes and your face and how you carry yourself, that are affected all by not getting enough sleep. And
why do you think people take sleep and rest so lightly? Why do you think it's just touche,
I think we're in an age of what we call productivity, but to your point, we're not even as productive as we think we are, just because we're constantly connected. So, we have to get that extra email out, or we have to do that additional post, and there's a lot of emphasis put on getting things done, especially if you're at a job where people have certain demands or certain expectations, and you don't want to let people down, and you don't want to not seem as though you're doing your job or being productive. So I think there's a lot of factors involved.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, sleeping is an anti-aging. People don't realize that, but when you're rested and you look great, you don't have that hollow look in your eyes. You don't look, you don't sound lethargic when you're trying to work during the day. And a lot of times, like I'm noticing, people don't take their health seriously until it's jeopardized. Then they're like, whoa, what would I do with my life if something were to happen to me and I weren't able to take care of myself anymore?
It is, and I actually heard someone say one time, it's like it's not until you you have to take your health seriously. Something happens, you get sick, or that really opens your eyes to the fact that, wow, I should be taking my health seriously.
Mhm. Yeah, that was a big scare for me last week. Another thing, do you want to quickly go over what some of your brands are and what each of them represent and do? Because I think people want to have an idea of what your brands are and what they do.
Absolutely. So Nutritional Brands, as I call it, the mothership of 5 brands that each have their own element within the marketplace. We've been in business for over 50 years. I, of course, I wasn't here 50 years ago, but
right.
the brand.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, of being high quality in the nutritional industry. So Aerobic Life is our brand for digestive health and immunity. We have cleansing products or probiotics, which most people know the importance of probiotics, fibers. Products that help build the body's own immunity. Pure Vegan is another brand that is a vegan and vegetarian brand. The products are specifically formulated and engineered for vegan deficiencies or vegan or vegetarian requirements, like plant-based proteins or vitamins, like a vitamin D. There's a vitamin D2 that is a vegan type of D. So really focusing on nutrition deficiencies within the vegan and vegetarian segment. We have Pure Kids, which is our children's line. We have a lot of little fun spray vitamins. Most of the vitamins there are liquid, so they're easy for children to take. Organ Health,
and they're cute.
Yeah, it's got the brand is a yellow label with a really fun-looking sun. So it makes it. The idea was to make the vitamins kind of fun for the kids to use and spray. We have a vitamin C and a vitamin D, which are important vitamins for growing children. Let's see. Organ Health is what we call our foundational supplements. MultiGuard is our multivitamin, multivitamin. We also have a CalMag. So basically those are more elemental or foundational types of nutrition, things that you can build on. A multivitamin, you take that and then you build your nutrition around that. And then we have, let's see, which one did I miss? Web Ala Vida is actually a brand new brand for us, and it is geared toward the Hispanic community. Yeah, it's a Spanish label. And we actually just started that brand last year, and it's only available here in the Phoenix area. So it's kind of we're doing some pilot runs and pilot marketing with that particular brand. So it's fun, it's exciting, and again, you know, just like you said, I mean, I have a real passion for helping people, creating products to help people achieve whatever their health and wellness goals are. We typically have a product or a brand that is tailored to whatever someone's wellness or health goals are.
Wow. Well, switching gears, I mean, those are some amazing brands, and we're going to get to how you can get those brands in a minute, but it's getting ready, like I was saying earlier, to now be the spring, and I'm looking at my tummy, and I'm like, I'm not big, but I could be better. So, you know, I know you have this product around tummy health and getting a flatter stomach. Please indulge and share with us how we can do that.
I know. We all want to look good, especially summer's coming up. We just had spring break. I was just in Cabo over our kids' spring break, and, you know, with the bikini season, or, you know, and even if you're not even wanting to do the bikini thing, you know, summer's coming up, shorts, and you just want to feel good about yourself. You know, you want to have that confidence to be able to go out and not have to worry about so much how you look, especially, you know, as you get older, you need more help, or at least I do. So yeah, there's some things that you can do. I say that it's very important, regardless of what new diet or a new exercise that you're embarking on, that the first step is making sure that your digestive tract is healthy and in good shape. So I always recommend a cleanse first and foremost before you start any diet or fitness regimen. It's important to cleanse, one, to get all of the waste and toxins out, because if you are cleansed and removing toxins, then you can feel better, you exercise better, you know, when you eat, your food is actually better digested. So that's important. So we have a product called MAG-07, and it is actually a unique product because it is an oxygen-based cleanse. And you take it at night, and the next morning you, for most people, they will get the cleansing effect. But the unique thing about this is that it actually releases oxygen. So magnesium is the carrier for the oxygen. So as it's moving through your digestive system, it's releasing the oxygen, which, one, helps support probiotics and just gives your body a renewed feel to it.
Wow. So it's an oxygenator, basically, if I'm not saying it correctly.
Yeah, an oxygenator. It oxygenates the digestive system as it's cleansing. So I say, you know, cleanse in the evening and then take your probiotics in the morning, because this particular product, one, helps remove the toxins and cleanses and helps create a good environment for the probiotics that you take. Or if you're taking other supplements, or if you're, you know, trying to eat the right foods, it helps your body to better digest the foods that you eat, the nutritious foods that you eat.
Wow, and so therefore that leads to a flatter tummy, right?
Yeah, so of course when you're removing kind of unwanted toxins and unwanted waste, you're going to get that flat tummy feel. So that's actually the feedback that we get from a lot of people, like, wow, it gave me the flat tummy feel. So you wake up the next morning and you feel renewed, you feel regenerated, and you actually feel like there's a confidence as you get whenever you actually, your digestive system feels cleansed. So that first and foremost, of course, taking probiotics.
You feel you're in your body. You feel you're in your body when you wake up in the morning and your tummy's flat. For some reason, you feel powerful and like this is like, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. Especially like when you're losing weight and your stomach's going flatter and you see it and you feel it. You're like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, because when you feel that way, then you know you walk a little taller, you feel a little more confident, and you feel healthier, actually. So you feel like you can tackle the day, you can tackle anything when you're feeling healthy.
Absolutely. It affects everything in your life. How you feel about your body affects how you show up in life. It even affects the kind of people that you attract, believe it or not. So, yeah, I'm all about feeling good.
So, and of course, exercise is really important, whether it's walking or hiking or running or biking or whatever it is, or yoga, whatever, fits within someone's schedule. So important because that helps your metabolism, which everyone knows, of course, your metabolism is related to how much fat that you retain. So that's really important. And, drinking a lot of water, a lot of the things that most people know, but maybe we don't always do. Drinking water is really important. Try to avoid too much alcohol, although, most of us love wine or, beer or whatever.
Yeah, I love a little wine. I'll take a beer here and there, too.
Yeah. And I guess the last thing would be, as hard as it is, just reducing your stress levels, taking 5 minutes in the morning or 5 minutes in the afternoon to, just take a few minutes for yourself, close your eyes and breathe. And believe me, I'm very busy too. And that actually might be one of the most difficult things, is taking the time to just kind of step back and relax and decompress and de-stress.
That's important. A lot of people don't do that either. And it's like, I feel like, some days for me, it's like if I'm not active doing something, then I'm not productive. And especially if you're in the freelancer's world, you're like, look, I didn't work today until I've made, that sale, or I didn't work today until such and such happened. So you're driving and pushing yourself like John Henry would. You know what I mean? Just hammering away, and you're like, you're not getting anywhere. You're getting sicker, actually.
Yeah, well, actually, studies have shown that the people that do spend just a few minutes a day, and if you want to call it meditation or just quiet time, are actually more productive than those that continue to be busy.
Wow, and that's what it all comes down to, is being productive. Danna, would you mind telling us how we can get in touch with buying these products?
Absolutely. So we have a website. People can visit it. It's www.nbpure.com. All of our information is on that website, as well as links to our products. And so you could go check it out. We have a great blog of information about how to use the products. We also have some testimonials on there about how other people have commented and used the products and how much they love them. So nbpure.com is a great resource.
Wow, thank you so much, Danna. And if people want to get in touch with you directly, would they be able to do that on the site as well?
Sure. Yeah, there's a place that you can leave a comment, and then I will definitely get back in touch with you.
Well, Danna, thank you so much for interviewing with us today. This is huge, and again, a lot of times we're not on top of our health, so we almost dang near don't have it anymore. And I just want to thank you for taking time to interview with us today. Is there anything else, last minute, 1 minute before you want to share before we wrap up?
Oh, wow. No, I appreciate the opportunity to share my passion and information about our products. And I agree that we have to start taking our health into a more important position in our life, because we only have one. We only have one body. And if we don't take care of it, then, there's no more. So
and that's scary.
Yes, it is. So, at Nutritional Brands, we value customers' feedback. We value testimonies. And so if someone is interested in more information, then I encourage them to go and check us out.
Well, thank you so much, Danna, for interviewing with us today on iHEART Radio. And you can also, folks, check out the interview that's coming up on Thrive Global. We want to thank you so much for sitting in with us on the Glam Reports radio show today. We just interviewed Danna, who is the CEO of Nutritional Brands. And we just really want to take Danna Pratte for taking the time out of her busy schedule to interview and share some health tidbits with us today, including how to, the importance of getting some sleep. Get some sleep, people. Get some rest. And how to get a beautiful flat tummy feel in the morning. Danna, again, thank you so much for interviewing with us here on iHEART Radio, Glam Reports Radio Show, and we look forward to hearing from you soon again.
All right. Thanks, Kimberly.
Thank you. Folks, this is Kimberly Jesika signing off. We're going to sign off. We're going to come back in a few minutes. We've got to pay our bills and listen to our sponsors, but we will be back in a few minutes. And in the meantime, take a listen to Last Night. That's the new song that's coming out. We're going to have you take a listen to it, and then we're going to have you guess who sang that song. So thanks, folks. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao.